Hey, yo, like, let's just get this shit out of the way, yeah? Let's get the big, juicy clitoris of information out the way first. I shit, all this corona shit going on, like, oh yeah, you need to like fucking wear a mask, rather this, rather that. Bearing in mind what we're trying to protect ourselves from. Just keep that in mind, keep that in your noggin, yeah? If like last time I checked, a virus such as fucking not even swine flu, like the same shit which can be linked to a common cold slash hypothermia slash like breathing issues and basically anything that's like a common cold, yeah? I just generally can't understand these motherfuckers being so stupid when it comes to corona. Like, me myself, yeah, I'm apparently one of the people at most risk. Yeah, I've either A, already had it, and it was the equivalent of a tiny, like, a bit of a moderate flu. Or secondly, I haven't had it, and it's nowhere near as contagious as what they said, because I have not been wearing a mask at all. Not once. Throughout this whole shit, nothing's been going on. Like on my end, yeah. Even though I'm one of the people that is supposedly at most risk. And it's like I went to Asda yesterday, yeah. Please tell me why these motherfuckers are like trying to tell you what to do and shit. Like today, also at the fucking what's it? At the train station I was at, he was like, "Oh yeah, please make sure that you have a mask, but don't worry, any child below the age of 11, rather this, rather that, don't worry, it doesn't affect you." My bruh, my life, my life, really. In all my years of living, never once have I heard of a fucking virus of this magnitude turn around and be like, do you know what? Yeah, I don't feel like going after like fucking little kids. No, I'm gonna go and like kill off all the adults and like fucking teenagers and shit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, sorry, but like, yo, motherfuckers need to wake up and shit like this because why the fuck, like, genuinely, the bubonic plague, yeah? That motherfucker weren't sitting there handing out fucking leaflets going, oh yeah, date of birth, age, gender, and all this fucking bullshit before it infects you. You know what I mean? It was basically, if you get infected, you're gonna get infected. It don't discriminate. It's not a fucking person. You know what I mean? It does not discriminate against you. Like, it is not a fucking living being like that. Jesus Christ. But then it's like, somehow, this coronavirus, which is a mutated stem of, like, the common cold, I think, is apparently mutated in a way that it's not attacking, like, everyone now. It's just anyone above the age of 11 years old. I'm sorry, but this is sounding like bullshit more and more I hear about it because it's like first he was like, "Oh, we're all gonna die." You know what I mean? All that bullshit. I mean, we're still fine. I think I read somewhere as well, like the fucking um bird flu or some shit, like killed like 15% of people or some shit, yeah? 15-20% of people died. My guy, this so-called pandemic is less than a fucking percent. Not placenta, percent. Like, it's literally less than a percent of people dying from this shit. And yet somehow it is a fucking worldwide fucking national crisis and shit. Yeah, I know I contradicted myself with saying worldwide national crisis, yeah, I know. But regardless, it's like, how does it, a fucking cold, which is the most infectious thing on this fucking planet, a strand of that is like, do you know what? How the fuck is it going, oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna fucking infect people that are above 11 years old. Like, that's not how a fucking virus works. A virus is not biased to anyone. It's not gonna go for just rich or poor, young or fucking old. It's gonna go for everyone. So the fact that they're telling you that, oh yeah, well, they can't affect children, they're liars. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know what fucking medical type of research that these motherfuckers are pulling out of the urethra, which is their arse crack. But it clearly is complete horseshit. Because look throughout all of history. So I'm getting so spasticated, I can barely talk now because these motherfuckers like triggering me so bad. But yeah, yo, look throughout all throughout history. Not once will it come up and be like, oh yeah, kids were immune to this type of shit. Hell no. Ain't no motherfucking kid from like the bubonic plague or the fucking Spanish flu or the fucking Spanish Armada or some shit. Not one of those motherfuckers turned around and was like, you know what, now we're leaving the kids. Not fucking one. And like, more importantly, not a fucking strand of the common cold is gonna fucking just stop like halfway through the shit and be like, Joe, what? I'm not attacking kids. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? It's just fucking retarded, and people are still buying into this shit, going, oh, we're all gonna die. Blown out of proportion, fucked up information, and just completely useless people. Like, genuinely, how the fuck are you that dumb that you're believing a strand of viral infection has a mind to the point where it's so biased that it's going to attack the fucking elderly before it attacks young people? Like, wake the fuck up, boy. Ain't no fucking virus is going to turn around and be like, yo, blood, what end you from, blood? I'll shank you, so yeah, run your tinkers. Ain't no motherfucking virus doing that. It don't give a fuck whether you're a roadman, a fucking dude, a tranny, a fucking woman, a kid, a fucking adult. It don't fucking care. It's not gonna be like, let's do this. This is why I can't believe in this bullshit. Because look what the fuck they're telling you. Your kids are apparently immune, yet you ain't. I have got more fucking issues than Vogue, yet I have not been affected, even though that I'm apparently supposed to be one of the most, let's just put, special people for getting this fucking virus. And as I've said before, if I have had it, nowhere near as bad as what everyone's saying, or I just haven't got it, even though they're saying it's the fucking end of the world. I fucking wake up. It is ridiculous, and it's triggering me how many retards are fucking believing this shit. Like, think about it. A virus doesn't discriminate. If anything, we should be taking a fucking lesson from this fucking virus, to be fair. Because notice that. All the viruses out of the whole history of humanity, not one of those has been sexist, racist, ageist, nothing. They ain't been not one of those. You know, when a virus actually has more humanity than half the human population, that is fucked. So 2021, we need to get our fucking shit together, and that's if we survive this clusterfuck of events. What's next? King Kong's gonna drop down from the fucking heavens with Anne like straight on his back and like Godzilla trying to suck his dick off or some shit. I could see that shit fucking happening because of the rate that this fucking gay fucking world is going. You might as well fucking drop down your pants, be like bending over in the fucking back alley while a crackhead scores smack rocks in the fucking arse crack and be like, yo crackhead, give me some of that shit. And then they're like, no, you can't do that shit unless you suck this dick. And then it's like, oh yeah, make that weed and it's all well and good. But then to the point where that fucking happens, you're like, what the fuck's just happened to me? So then you're like, oh fuck, this way, no, this ain't gonna go right like that. And you're like, what the fuck, I can't do shit. And then boom, you're back at this situation where we started. This is bullshit. That's the whole fucking vibe. 2020. Bullshit. You'll see this. Bullshit.